I had a bad connection before, but thank you for joining us today. Today is Friday, September 30th. We are watching Hurricane Ian move into Charleston and Myrtle Beach today, but we're addressing the second landfall this historic hurricane made. The first landfall was really Cuba, then it was in the Fort Myers area. Now it's making landfall in the Myrtle Beach, Charleston, South Carolina area. But today we're talking about disaster assistance for parts of Florida. We're talking about that Fort Myers and that Naples area. We're going to be talking about two types of customers today, people who have insurance and people who don't. The good news is really this has been approved for both parties. So let's talk about people who have insurance in the first. And let's just say that you had flood insurance for $250,000 and it is not going to be enough to replace your home. The good news with the recent approval, and we expect this to go up, this was just the initial approval yesterday that was approved, was just over $37,000 for home repairs and $37,000 for contents. So what does this mean if you have insurance? Well, it means that you could have an additional up to $37,000 go towards your home repairs on top of that $250,000. What if water came in your home and it took some of your belongings with it? You'll also have just over $37,000 up to when it comes to replacing those contents. So you want to make sure you're keeping receipts, you're taking pictures, you're documenting through video what you've lost. These are all really important things that you need to address. Remember, you have generally up to 60 days to turn in your proof of loss, but you got to make sure to go on FEMA's website and apply for disaster assistance. You want to go ahead and get on there as soon as possible. Here are some other tips we give people. Your house is probably destroyed, so make sure you're using a different address so FEMA can get in touch with you. Make sure they've got a phone number for you. Usually make sure they've got your social security number and things like that that they're asking for so that they can get you these funds as quick as possible, especially on the direct deposit part. So that's what we wanted to talk about today. As we said, we expect a much larger amount to be approved as damage assessments are done. This was just the initial one that was approved yesterday. And that was for people with flood insurance. So as I said, if you didn't have flood insurance, you still got the same amount right now, up to $37,000 or just over it for home repairs. Just over $37,000 to replace contents that you may have lost. So if you've got questions, make sure to visit our website, floodinsuranceguru.com. We will have a lot more articles on this, videos on this, as we help walk you back through financial recovery and help emotional recovery any way we can through this process. Thank you.